Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This close to cheating. So today didn't really go quite as planned. I got up to start my video. Basically, I had a flat tire and now it is 1 o'clock. I actually ended up, whilst waiting for it to be done, I had to do something. So I thought I would walk. So I walked around a canal that's near me. I've now done 9,500 steps already and the day hasn't even begun for me anyway. And I need to take some dogs out, which I'm looking after at the moment, which I will show you and I will introduce you to because they are so cute and I love them. So they're going to be a big part of my video probably, and because they're a big part of my day. I've got plenty of things to say. I've been off of YouTube for way too long, really unintended. There's the dog, one of them. All right, darling, 1 minute. What are you barking at? So, this is Dottie. She's very needy and demanding and very bossy, but she's super cute and super tiny. She's a sausage dog. I'll introduce you to her sister. They're not related, but they're two girlies. And yeah, she's just demanding that I pick her up because I'm standing here talking to her phone. As I was trying to say, I've been off YouTube unintentionally really long. I am back and I'm really annoyed with myself, and I just want to prioritise making videos, making content. I've got so many products and companies that have sent me amazing things that I need to show you, so keep an eye out. And secondly, this is Betty. Betty, say hello. And they're very loving. I don't know if you're a dog person, but these two are super cute. See what I mean? I'm gonna make a smoothie. Protein shake / smoothie. And this is the protein that I use at the moment. I always use the bulk chocolate whey isolate. At the moment, I am actually using the hydro beef. Basically, just because I wanted to reduce dairy, and I just think, to me, it sounds like more of a healthy source to get your protein from the beef rather than whey from dairy. It's chocolate and peanut butter, so it's really nice. And the only difference between the beef one in terms of consistency or taste is that I would say this can kind of stick together more easily. I suppose it's the collagen or the gelatin in it, maybe. It sort of, yeah, makes it clump. But yeah, so I'm gonna have 1 scoop of this. And I have actually switched to using this instead of almond milk. The only reason, I guess, is because Liam was using it and it's actually lower carbs. It's got no taste. Per 100 ml is 0.3 grams of carbs, and it just means that I can, yeah, use lots more without having to worry. Yum. Cheers. Growling at me again. I'm definitely craving something sweet because I met my sister in my town when I had to walk around, and she decided that she fancied a pastry, and I had to go into the bakery and look at all the cakes. I was this close to cheating and to having something, but then I just thought, it's just not a good way to start the day. It's not a good way to also relating to this video, which is getting back on track. I've had too many times where, I'll be honest, I have just indulged, or I have just come out of keto. And whilst I definitely do believe you should not have to be in ketosis all the time, it's up to you if you want to be, but for me, I think it's good to come in and out. I also don't want to be out of ketosis that much, and I can't even tell you how much better I feel since diving deep back into it on, Tuesday. And all of a sudden my energy, like, you forget how amazing you feel. Energy is just like up here, I can't stop talking. It's like my brain is like quick fire. That's keto for you, or it should be anyway. Fully fueled body, and obviously fueled with ketones as well. Walking the dogs. I'm gonna have a lot of steps on this watch today. Unintentional kind of, but yeah, it's beautiful. Just gonna have myself a little cookie. If you haven't tried these are really good. I love the texture of them, and they're super simple ingredients. They have no sweeteners, which I love. So just chicory fibre is what makes it sweet. And yeah, it's just butter and almonds and chicory root, some natural flavouring, just really simple. Let me show you. Right, so it's quite a little bit later. What was it? It was about gone 1 o'clock. I had that protein smoothie, and that was really filling. So I am actually only having my proper lunch right now. And I got something really exciting to show you. I was sent this a little while ago. It's been in my freezer. I've been absolutely dying to film a video. It is some low carb bread, and it's not just any old low carb bread. It is from an artisan bakery. It's really special stuff. It's, I would say, the closest I've tried to normal bread, and it is on the higher carb end, but it's also high in protein. So all I'm going to say is, as this video is about getting back on track, it's not about being perfect. So for me, having something like this in the freezer to have every now and again, like I always say, is it's just so handy, because otherwise you are going to end up, if you're craving bread, then you are going to end up reaching for the very high carb stuff, and also usually containing not very nice ingredients. So they're called free dough. Free dough. This is the packaging, and as you can see, it's plastic free, which is great. We always like that. This could be suitable more for a low carb diet, but if you are sort of more flexible keto, or you're doing this maybe for like long term, you know, for the rest of your life, then this is something good to hold on to. It's something to have as an option, and like I always say, put it in your freezer. You can have it every now and again. It's better than going and getting a loaf of Hovis. This one is the 6-seeded loaf. It's a new recipe. And obviously, as the name states, it's got 6 types of seeds in it. I love seeded. I am actually going to make a toastie. So I'm gonna make a ham, tomato and cheese toastie. I might throw a little bit of lettuce in there, I'm not sure. Okay, so the ingredients are water, vital wheat gluten, flaxseed meal, free-range chicken egg, oat fibre, butter, whey protein, honey, erythritol, and whole millet, buckwheat, so that wouldn't be keto, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, yeast, salt, and xanthan gum. So even though it might have some less keto, even though it has those things in it, its ingredients are still really, really clean. It is high protein and low carb. Wow. See what I mean when it says artisan bakery? That is just beautiful. That just trumps all the other types of keto bread. They've already deducted the polyols, I believe, because it says available carbohydrates. So it says per 30 grams, which is half a slice, is 3.3 grams of carbs. Part of being on track is not about completely cutting everything out and completely going full throttle, because that is how you crash and burn. So one of the reasons why I want to make this today is so that I have something as an option, but definitely always good to have something backup. Always, always, always be prepared, because otherwise it will leave you hungry, craving. I will leave the recipe, of course, in the description. So if you are into a very strict keto diet, then this won't be for you, because it does contain wheat gluten. So as far as I can see, the debate is still out there whether or not vital wheat gluten is keto friendly or not. If you're doing the diet in terms of reducing inflammation, then I personally would avoid. I'd love to know what you think, so leave a comment in the comments section below. So excited to try this toastie. I haven't had a toastie in so long. I used to love toasties. Balance. That is great. That is honestly great. It's toasted really nicely as well. That is really good. I will put in the description box the calories and everything like that, and just show exactly what it came to, but it's worth it. So when I say I'm getting back on track, all that I mean is I'm focusing on protein. That's my biggest thing, is literally focusing on real whole food sources of protein, filling it in with a little bit of protein powder, and yeah, and basically I'm not at the moment too bothered about how many carbs I consume. When I say that, I don't mean I'm gonna eat 100 grams. Like most normal people wouldn't be able to track 20 to 30 grams of carbs every single day of their life for the rest of their life. You're not going to be able to do that every single day, and that is fine. I think that if you have a range, if you are sticking to foods that you know agree with you, and foods that, you know, don't spike your blood sugar, they, you know, in general, your overall health is what's important, not just day by day are you being perfect, because that's just not realistic, and that's never what I wanted to promote on my channel. And I think also that kind of is what gives keto a bad name, is that people see it and they go, well, how can you eat 20 grams of carbs every day of your life? You know, it's a diet, it's a fad. Like, it isn't. It's just, you need to learn how you get into it. You need to initially drop your carbohydrates really low, and then after a while, yes, you can learn to just eat generally in that way. You don't need to be so dogmatic about it. As I always said, I do keto for health, and I do keto because of how good it makes me feel. Again, if you want me to do a video on that, I'm more than happy to go into detail of all the things that it helped me with, and things that it might be able to help you with too. I'm still keto, I'm still low carb, but just, I don't believe that me eating too many vegetables is going to kick me out of ketosis, or especially for a long period of time. I think if I enjoy variety, I enjoy vegetables, then I am going to do it. And for me, I think that's what makes it more of a long-term sustainable approach. And I hope that you can find some relation in what I mean. If you just started, ignore me, maybe. This might be to come one day, but at the moment, if you've just started, then just focus on getting into ketosis, focus on actually learning how to use the ketones as fuel and feel good, because at the beginning it is a massive change on your body. And yeah, there are lots of ways to do it. If you're interested, I do have a meal plan. Thank you to everyone who has already purchased it. It's really, really, really sweet of you, and I hope you've all found it really helpful. It is mainly aimed at beginners, but only in the sense that there's so many different recipes to try, and they're all my favourite go-to meals. Let me know if you want me to do a video specifically just on that meal plan, because it is £5. And if you are interested, again, it's linked in the description box. But I can go into more detail about that in another video if that's what you want. So please leave a comment below if you think that. That would be really helpful to let me know if anyone's actually interested. So if you've made it this far, then thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you could like the video, then that would really help me out. And if you could share it with anyone else that you know who might be looking for some content. I am literally, everything I produce is aimed at keto in the UK. Obviously, if it's elsewhere, then you can watch too. But it's just to help everyone, because there just isn't enough content out there for people in the UK. And I want you to know about all the products that are new, all the products that are aimed at the keto lifestyle. And yeah, I'm just here to promote a mostly clean but not perfect keto lifestyle / low carb. And let me know what you want to see, because I would love to know. So again, if you're new here, subscribe please, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.